You're listening to Sneaky G, the Cowboy Hippie, and the Clary OG, the Two Roofs podcast on Northeast Streaming Sports.
I'ma keep it 100, you heard me? Look, to be honest, y'all ain't even on my fucking level, to be honest. Some of y'all dancing with the devil, to be honest. Y'all ain't even supposed to be here, but since we all here, let me tell you what's real, to be honest. Y'all ain't even...
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky G, man. I'm chilling with the Van Horn Clary OG. I saw your text message-ish. With a special guest. I'll let Clary introduce him in a minute. I'll let him do that. The Cowboy Hippie.
What's up with it?
Clary, where the heck you at?
Yo, guys, so I'm in El Paso, Texas right now, and I'm doing this episode from my mom's house, and I ran across my longtime friend of 40 years, and I brought him on this episode today because not only is he's one of my best friends for 40 years, this man is a professional sports card trader, if you could say that, very knowledgeable on sports card trading. And this guy's an expertise in the gambling field. And his name is Ernie Aguilar.
Nice to meet you guys.
Ernie, what's up, man?
What's up?
What is up?
What's up, Ernie?
So I want to ask the obvious question. How much did you put on Logan Paul last week? I'm just...
Definitely not set on that.
I think we can all admit that the true winners of that fight were Logan Paul and Mayweather.
Man.
Definitely.
And us. We didn't pay for it. I mean, and us. But so, what you guys been up to this week?
I just chilled all week, bro. I grinded all week long, and then this morning I left Fort Worth at 5 a.m. and headed out to El Paso, Texas, about 8 to 10 hour drive, depending how many pit stops you take. And we're gonna spend some time here and head out to New Mexico, man.
Hey.
And I always catch up. I always catch up with my friends, man, when I get into town. And after this little recording, we're about to go hit the bar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Faded LT, we always talk about sports, which is a perfect segue. I gotta say this. And this is perfect. He said, let's do opinions on the NFL. Matter of fact, let's do this. Let's do opinions from the NFL, from players on the NFL about other teams on the NFL. Now, I just saw the heading. I read a little bit of the article, but I didn't get into it. Kyler Murray, a former Texan. Well, he played in Dallas, right?
Plano.
He played in Plano. I heard he was a beast in high school.
He won state championship all 4 years.
He didn't lose one game, did he?
He won. I think he lost, but he won the state championship all 4 years.
That's crazy.
And in baseball, too.
Anyone in state in baseball, too?
Yeah, I believe so.
He basically said that he was never a Cowboys fan or a Dallas fan because, and I quote, they were always ass. Damn. From your own people. Not even from me. From me.
That's not our people.
Kyler, he's from Dallas.
So are you.
I'm from Arizona. I live in Dallas. I'm not from Dallas.
Hey.
And I will say this, Dallas, you know what? I love my time. I plan on being here for a while longer. Hopefully, the Cowboy fans don't run me out. But no, I'm kidding, of course. But no, I'm not. Yeah, no. But the fact that he was from Dallas and he said that about Dallas, damn.
I think he's got to say that because he's playing for the Cardinals. There's been a photo going around with him in a Cowboys jersey at a game, so obviously he was a Cowboys fan. But I mean, he was born in '97, so if you think about it, the years that he's been born, we really haven't won nothing. So I mean, what he's saying is kind of true, but at the same time, don't be surprised if we win it this year, and he's gonna jump on that bandwagon when he gets cut by the Arizona Cardinals and tries to beat Dak Prescott's backup. So. It is what it is.
Wow.
I'm not going to be surprised because it's not going to happen.
And he also said he wants to play baseball again, by the way.
Yeah, I heard that. Do you think that he'll leave to play
Well-
baseball? Do you think he'll do that?
I think he would. If he doesn't end up doing well in Arizona, I think he's just gonna cut his ties and go to MLB because he can make the money. Oh, definitely.
Money in
Oh
baseball,
yeah.
bro.
Big
yeah.
time.
And then it's less physical, you know.
I would
definitely.
on the body.
I would honestly say that I don't believe he's saying that because he's with the Cardinals. I don't believe that. But I do believe saying that he will leave the Cardinals to play baseball because he's with the Cardinals. That I do believe.
Yeah.
If they don't take a massive jump this year, but I mean, the NFC West is a tough division regardless.
But look at all the acquisitions they got. They just got J.J. Watt, A.J. Green. They had a pretty good draft. Zach Collins from Tulsa. So they got a good team. But, I mean, I like Kyler Murray coming out of college. I mean, he did go to OU. But if he's got about 2 to 3 years, and if he doesn't do great, he's going to baseball. What's up, Sonny?
I give him maybe his full rookie contract. You know, I mean, whatever his rookie contract is, if they don't make a massive jump, I could see it.
About 2 years. He's got about 2 years.
Or could he just be saying that to be putting pressure to the Phoenix front office so they actually do something to where they could put themselves in contention?
But I feel like they've been doing that with the DeAndre Hopkins trade and now J.J. Watt. Like they're giving them the opportunity to win now. So he has no excuses.
They're giving him a lot of weapons, you know.
Exactly.
This year he's got to prove that he can show what kind of quarterback he can be, you know.
Exactly.
Well, okay. J.J. Watt. I mean, I think last year was his healthiest year. Okay, where he played the majority of the season. A.J. Green. You know, I mean, the people are still on the fence about him regarding his injuries.
Mm-hmm.
At what point I know we're talking about the Cardinals when we're not even, you know, we don't like the Cardinals. I don't like them nor hate them. But at some point, will the Cardinals have that wide receiver drafted? I mean, who they pick in the first round this year? I can't recall.
Linebacker. Xavier Collins out of Tulsa, which is weird because they drafted Isaiah Simmons, who's type of the same player as he is. So it's going to be kind of weird to see if they're going to put him at safety. Now, they still have DeAndre Hopkins, and he's arguably the best receiver in the NFL. So you have him, Christian Kirk out of A&M, Larry Fitzgerald, who's, you know, he's always going to catch the ball, and A.J. Green. So he has the weapons, and he has a good running back with Kenyon Drake. His offensive line is decent. So, yeah, this is his year. Just like Daniel Jones. If he doesn't do anything after this year, there's going to be a lot of questions.
Yeah, they got to get rid of him. He doesn't produce this year.
Mm-hmm.
They should get rid of him. Sorry to say it.
Oh,
Kyler?
Kyler?
Daniel Jones.
Well, I mean, if we're going to say that, we got to say the same thing about Dak. And I mean, if he doesn't, because
Dak's under contract.
Dak's already got his contract.
But
Dak's under contract.
it don't matter. It don't matter. I mean, if we're going to hold Daniel Jones to a standard of, you know, 2 years, no NFC championship, we should do the same thing with Dak. I think.
I didn't say no NFC.
I think.
I said
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Parade.
This is it.
Well, I mean, I can agree with that, but all I'm saying is, if we're going to hold Daniel Jones, who's not your quarterback, then we should hold Dak, who's not my quarterback, to the same standard. That's all I'm saying.
Dak took us to the playoffs 2 out of the first 4 years he started.
But not last year, not the year before last.
He was hurt last year.
Injuries.
That's his first injury.
Injuries are part of the game. Simple as that. And I would
So-
say the same thing about Barkley. I would say the same thing about Phil Simms, who got hurt during the Buffalo game in the '90s season.
Barkley's
I
hurt
mean-
right now again.
Even at Penn State,
No.
would get hurt.
Yep,
Well,
that's true.
Barkley, he's not hurt right now. It's the fact that they're leaving it open for
He's
week
hurt.
one.
I heard
He's hurt.
I heard he re-aggravated it
He's hurt,
something
dude.
part of his injury. That's what I heard.
Well, I'm actually in every single Giants group, I haven't heard anything
What?
about that. Let me double check.
He was all over the Dallas local sports stations. How he's hurt.
Yeah, he's not even touching the field. Like there are no OTAs or anything.
He's hurt, dude. I don't know what New York group you're in, Sneaky, but
I think you're in the Jets. I think you picked the wrong one.
no, he's in the wrong New York one.
No, but just I mean, yeah. Go ahead, Mark.
I haven't seen anything.
But let's be real about Saquon.
Okay, look at no. Hold on. I'm sorry. I just want to come back and say that the latest reports, which I've read about Barkley, was he's doing well in ACL rehab, unsure of status for start of season.
That means he's hurt.
He's hurt.
He's being smart. He's being smart. But if it makes you feel better, sure, he's hurt.
No, but you know what? Saquon is a phenomenal athlete, dog. I'll give you that. I watched almost every game he played in college as well, but he did get banged up in college as well. So it's not like this is anything new, anything we didn't see before.
No.
But the dude is a freak of a natural athlete, man. It's
Right.
If he could stay healthy,
Yeah.
he would be top 3 or 4 running backs. Definitely.
Now I know both of you are Michigan fans. So this kind of helps me out with this question. What do y'all think of Michael Parsons? Now I know, yes, he went to Dallas, but I mean, seeing him play, he did not play last year due to COVID. But I mean, the year that he did play, I believe he had 11 tackles in his final game in the Cotton Bowl, right? So what's y'all's opinion about him?
He's a downfield linebacker, bro. He'll make plays. His problem is defending running backs coming out of the backfield. Is what I saw.
Yeah.
Not very good at defending backs on the backfield, but he
can learn doing that though, right? I mean, it's something he can learn.
Right. Yeah. I think just because he's a Cowboy now, man, you know me, do I kind of keep it real? I think I didn't think he was going to even be a starter this year, honestly. But now I think he's going to be starting, dude. Now that I see what's going on the defensive side, I think he's going to be starter now. But dude, he's going to be around the ball. He's going to make plays. Yeah. It's just covering out the backfield, man. What's his one weakness?
Yeah. Now they even have him as a stand-up defensive lineman. I don't know if you've been hearing that in camp. Him and Randy Gregory have been taking turns doing that. So I kind of like what they're doing. They're his first round pick. Yeah, we have 2 linebackers already, but put him on the field, man. Let him take somebody's job.
I agree.
Well, I also heard that for him, and of course it's something he's going to work on, is his coverage. But I mean, you really don't expect linebackers to cover wide receivers or
no.
mainly
a running back in the back. Yeah. The league's progressed.
Tight end.
Right. Well, I'm thinking like tight end, maybe. I mean, not even if a tight end or a wide receiver's in the slot. I mean, more so a tight end, a running back. I mean, we'll definitely see. I want to ask you guys this, and be honest. With the way the defense played last year, with the new coordinator, new pieces, how long do you think it's going to take for that whole defensive unit to gel?
I think they're going to be a bottom 10 defense again. I think they're going to have to score between 30 and 40 points a game to somehow manage to get to a 9-8 season, where I said 9-8 is going to win them a division title this year. Luckily, they're in the NFC East again. So I see some progression on their defense. Cowboy Hippie probably sees a lot more progression than I do, but I still think they're a bottom 10 defense in the NFL.
Yeah. They're gonna
and I guess it says at Sneaky G Man, is Clary OG a Cowboy fan? Are you a Cowboy fan?
He's a realist Cowboys fan.
Mystic, is that your name, brother?
Yeah. Mystic underscore.
What do you think, man? Do you not know me? You do it here, Mystic, or what, man?
No, I'm gonna go with what Mark said. This defense can be the bottom 10, but at the same time, they could be top 15.
Really?
Yeah, if the cards hit right. But you're depending a lot on rookies, and that's really tough to do. It hasn't been done since the Legion of Boom with Dan Quinn, so I'm not saying it's impossible, but at the same time, it's going to take at least till year 2 to see a real big difference. Because I think in next year, you're going to get rid of Jalen Smith. You're going to get rid of Leighton Vander Esch. You're going to get rid of a lot of the small pieces that's been holding you down. And you can build from there. Now think about it. We got a young team. I think the oldest player on defense is Randy Gregory and Tank Lawrence, and they're 28.
Right.
So we're real young on both sides of the ball. So I'm excited to see what the Cowboys are going to do.
I mean, as far as the Giants go, I'm very confident in our defense. I mean, we were already a top 10 last year. Now we just need our offense to follow suit.
Quarterback.
And I honestly believe Daniel Jones understands the pressure that's on him. I believe he understands the pressure, and I think he's going to come out this year and possibly bowl out.
Now, Sneaky, I know we talked about this a couple weeks ago. I told you that the free agent signing that's going to be a real big hit for y'all is Kyle Rudolph. And I don't know if you've noticed, Daniel Jones and Kyle Rudolph have been going to a lot of Knicks games. So building the chemistry, and I honestly think he's going to take over Evan Ingram's position. They're both going to start.
Kyle Rudolph's so underrated. He's a
very. Great
and
hands.
He is a red zone beast.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's good. He's good.
Beast.
And he can block very well.
If anything, I would like to say about Kyle Rudolph is that he is lighting a fire, or should be lighting a fire, on Evan Ingram's ass, because Evan Ingram needs to compete. I think that's why he was lacking last year, because he knew there was no other tight end on the team. Plus the fact that we didn't have a number one wide receiver, that was going to be an issue. So he was like, "Oh, what are they going to do? Not start me? Not play me?" And then it showed on the field. And yes, I still voted for him for the Pro Bowl. Yes,
Of course you did. I mean,
of course, yeah.
Learn how to catch the ball, right?
Of course I did.
Okay, so now that we have a different a person in this chat that's not either an NFC East fan, you are a Minnesota Vikings fan, you said?
Yes, I am.
So give us a take of what do you think of your division with the whole Aaron Rodgers situation?
It's all up in the air, because if Rodgers, then they're the favorite. And then we don't know what's going to happen with Justin Fields. Is he going to be the quarterback? If he is, I think the Bears have a good chance to win the division.
Really?
If he plays decent. But we don't know, because, as a rookie, we don't know what he's going to do as a rookie. It's always hard. And then with our team, it's always a quarterback, Kirk Cousins. That's why we try to get Justin Fields. We were going to try to trade up to get him. And
with the Giants,
we were going to trade, but they didn't want to. They wanted more. We were willing to give up more.
Yeah.
So it's up in the air, really, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Now y'all still drafted a quarterback, I believe, in the 3rd round.
Yeah, the guy from Texas A&M.
Is it Kyle Pond? I think his name is
Kellen Mond.
Yeah, he's not a bad quarterback. He's still got some stuff to grow on him.
Yeah,
but
he's like a developmental quarterback. Yeah.
I kind of like him, dude.
He reminds me of Dak in college.
I do
He
too.
reminds me of Dak in college. Not accurate, but he can still be mobile, tough as nails, and he can still read a defense if he needs to. So I wouldn't mind putting him in there if Cousins starts sucking after week 4. So
yeah, Cousins is always hitting. He's so streaky, man. He can be good, and then god.
And he's got the weapons. He's got one of the best duos in the NFL.
A heck of a running game too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Dalvin Cook. Yeah.
And Madison. Madison's a hell of a running back.
Madison's really good too. Yeah.
So, Ernie, let me ask you this, Ernie. Are you saying now? Do you believe in Kirk Cousins?
No, I really don't, to be honest with you. And then we paid him way too much money, which we shouldn't have done, because that's really set us back, and we're not able to. Our defense has taken a hit from that. And so we paid him way too much money.
And if I'm not mistaken, he has. And didn't they sign him to an extension?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
2 more years left on his contract.
So at what point? I mean, if and I'm not saying you're speaking for the full fan base of the Minnesota Vikings, but at what point do you think they need to kind of pull the hook off?
Well, we got to play him this year, and if not next year, I think we got to get rid of him.
Yeah.
We got to. There's no doubt about it. You know.
If y'all would have gotten Justin Fields, I think that would have answered so many questions.
I wish we would have got him. And that was huge. Yeah.
I honestly think Justin Fields is in the best situation of all rookies.
Absolutely.
You know, he has a great defense already. He's got a good receiver. He's got a good offensive line. His running game is decent, so he's got a good chance to win. But speaking about rookie quarterbacks, so I know you're real big on cards and memorabilia. Which out of all rookies, I understand Trevor Lawrence, but what rookie card is going real big right now? Is it Justin Fields or is it a person like Zach Wilson or Trevor Lawrence?
Well, Trevor Lawrence for sure. His cards are already right out of the gate. You know, they're solid. Yeah. But don't count out Trey Lance. You know, that's a good sleeper, or you could buy low and then it can increase. Yeah, right now is a good time to buy on him because he'll increase in value once he gets the starting job. Zach Wilson with the Jets. You know, the Jets. Come on.
Yeah.
Just you go to New York, play with the Jets. It's just your career's over. Look at all the quarterbacks that play for the Jets. It's terrible. You know, their careers are ruined. You know?
I do like the coach that they got though.
Yeah,
I do like
he
the
is
coach.
A good coach.
Yeah.
Maybe he can change it around, but we'll have to wait and see.
I think the only Jet quarterback that ever had any kind of success was Namath. I think that's the only.
Sanchez. He went to the AFC Championship twice, right?
Chad Pennington.
Yeah,
he was
Marshall Zone.
Yeah, he was okay. But then he hurt his arm, and that was it for him.
So do we all kind of agree that Justin Fields is in the best situation as a rookie, even though he might not be starting yet? But do we think?
Don't count Matt Jones up.
Oh, interesting.
Right.
Corner.
Well, I thought we were just going to stick with the NFC North, but Matt Jones, you bring up a good question there because Matt Jones played or was coached by Nick Sable. Who the hell is Nick Sable's evil twin? Bill Belichick. So, I mean, actually, I kind of feel sorry for Matt Jones. If you ask me. I mean, if he gets, granted, if he gets like, 6, 7, Super Bowls, and yes, I did say 7 with an M on the end of that, then okay, but God, somebody upstairs really does not like Matt Jones at all.
Now, is that gonna be a lot of pressure on him? I mean, think about it. He's coming in first round pick. They haven't picked the first round quarterback in I don't know how many years. I think since Drew Bledsoe.
Right.
So
yes,
that's a lot of pressure on him.
Yes,
filling the shoes of Tom Brady. Now he may not think he's doing that. He may think that that'll be Cam's job. But at the end of the day, it's Mac Jones that's doing it because he's the one that's got the longer contract. He's the one that's younger. Mac Jones is okay. I think he's in the right system, but
that's the thing. Belichick systems, they work.
They work, and I think he's in the right. So he's not the most talented in the class, but he might have the most successful, especially over Trevor Lawrence in the first 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
Well, and also, I mean, to be fair to Josh Michaels, one of the best offensive coordinators in the game. I mean, if anything we could say about Matt Jones, he is going to be, or should be, I'm going to say he is going to be prepared per every game.
Yeah.
I mean, without a doubt. Yeah. And with that being said, how much of a hook does Cam Newton has? I mean, 2 years, $16 million. I think that's his contract. I mean,
easy to cut it. Easy to cut.
Belichick, he don't mess around. He'll say,
Belichick, yeah.
Now remember, Belichick is known to grooming great quarterbacks. I mean, Brady, Matt Castle, Jimmy Garoppolo, Jacoby Brissett. That's just a couple. You know what I mean? And those players ended up getting second contracts after leaving New England.
Oh, so did you say Jimmy G as well?
Jimmy G.
You said Garoppolo. That's right. My bad.
Yeah. So that just shows that Mac Jones. He has a chance. He really does. So another thing about the trading cards, Ernie.
Yes.
Tim Tebow has his stock gone up ever since he's been back in the NFL?
Yeah, it got a little bit hot, just because of the chatter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, let's be realistic. Is he gonna be a starting tight end?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't either. We'd have to wait and see on that. You know.
You know his line on touchdown receptions for the season. I want you guys to guess. You probably know it, right?
No, I don't know.
I want you guys to guess his over/under Vegas line at touchdown catches for the year.
Total?
Total touchdown receptions is over/under. I want you guys to give me a number. What do you think?
1.5.
I'm gonna say
1.5. What do you say?
like 2.
2. What do you say, Sneaky?
I have no idea. See, you're telling me total. I'm thinking like 400 TD passes. That's what I'm thinking. But what
No.
What do you
TD
mean, like-
receptions.
Reception.
TD receptions.
for
This
who?
season. How much
Tebow,
he's gonna
for the
get
whole
this season?
What were we talking about? What receiver?
Tim
Tim
Tebow.
Tebow.
Oh, Tebow. Oh shit. I'll say. Oh god, I got to go over 1.5, maybe 2.
Yeah, his line is set at 2.5. Okay, and let me tell you, the heavy bettors in Vegas are hitting the under. They're
Oh, yeah.
hitting the under
Really?
2.5 hard right now.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think the line's already dropped, as a matter of fact. But so that's telling you right there, bro. You know, and Ernie knows this in the gambling world too. When you see these, when you look at these lines also at the beginning of years, because they know more than we do. So when they're saying a line at 2.5, bro, that's a famous player too. So he's getting the recognition as Tim Tebow, who people are going to bet on. So I would take the under big time, bro, because Tim Tebow is like the Dallas Cowboys are the gamblers. People love the Cowboys. People love Tim Tebow. So the lines are always they set them accordingly to these popular players or teams.
Yeah.
So seeing the line at 2.5, bro, realistically, it's probably 1.5, man.
Definitely.
And that tells me that Tim Tebow's not gonna play, bro. Is all that tells me.
It's all hype.
Yeah, it is. And I think what you said about the whole coaching situation, I think he's gonna go through preseasons and all that, and he'll get cut at the end. And I still think they'll hire him to be an assistant tight ends coach, assistant something. You know?
That's where I hit on that. a
Right.
couple
Yeah,
weeks ago.
yeah,
'Cause he's
I mean, yeah, that would-
yeah.
That wouldn't surprise me at all either.
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't surprise
Or go
me.
to NFL analyst. I mean, he already did college. You know,
That's true.
maybe get his foot into that.
I didn't like him on College Game.
I didn't
Day,
either.
bro.
I didn't
He
either.
was a bad. He played favorites,
The
dude.
SEC was all about
He
the
was
SEC,
real
right?
bad at
Yeah,
not holding certain people
Yeah,
accountable.
and then he wouldn't get any conference like any love at all.
Right,
It was
right.
always
Just
like-
as all SEC.
I thought it was hilarious when he would get on what was it, First Take, and Stephen A would always call him my friend. I'm like, yeah, whatever, Stephen A. Stick to boxing. No, I'm sorry, stick to basketball.
Basketball.
Stick to basketball. I said boxing. Why did I even say that?
Boxing's his second. Actually, boxing his second.
Yeah.
Second.
Oh, so I did want to bring up something for y'all about college football. Did you see the changes they're making to the playoffs?
Yeah,
No, what?
Extend it. I hope they do. I hope.
Yeah, I believe it now is going to be a 12 team or a 14 team playoff.
Hold on.
Really?
Hold
Yes.
on.
Really?
Do you not remember we talked about this?
Yes,
We
we
did.
did.
Under contract.
Yes, we did.
What happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, they were under contract for like
What
14 years for just 4 teams.
Money, dude.
Money. That's exactly what it is.
You
It's
can
money.
change anything, dude, when it involves money, man.
Now, but the thing is, the way they're doing the format. So if you win your conference, obviously you're automatically in.
Yes.
But I believe, like we talked about before, this gives the small teams a chance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Teams like what was it, Iowa?
well,
Yeah,
well,
the
I
smaller
was the
teams.
Big Ten, bro. So,
What are the smaller schools?
but you're gonna look at
Eastern
schools
Carolina,
like
there you go.
like Central Florida back and then, and Boise States and schools like that, bro. They're playing in smaller D. I still say D1 because that's what we grew up on.
Yeah.
Smaller D1 schools, but dude, I mean, I think that's too many.
I agree.
But
I agree.
the 4 teams get a bye. The first
Right.
4 teams get the bye.
Don't you think 8
Yeah.
would be good?
I think they should set it 8.
8.
I think 8 would have been great because you have the 5 major conferences,
Right.
and then you're gonna have 3 at large,
Right.
at large bid. The problem is with playoffs. No matter what you do, no matter what format, no matter what formula you put in, if you have a committee, they play it, or however you do it, somebody's always going to be left out.
Always.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
I mean-
March Madness.
Exactly. How many years or how many teams have we talked about got snubbed, quote unquote snubbed?
Mhm.
No, they didn't get snubbed. They were garbage.
Yeah.
That's why they didn't get in.
TCU got snubbed a few years ago.
They did.
And I don't care
Well-
what anybody says, man.
Well, when I mean, I'm talking about. I'm sorry. When I mentioned that, I should have clarified. I meant the basketball tournament. Yeah, I mean they got what is it? 68, almost 72 teams now in that tournament alone. Let alone having 12 teams. And I get you said that the 4 teams get a bye,
Mhm.
but how do you determine who gets a bye? Do they win their conference?
Yeah.
Do they win their division? Are they an out-large bid? Who are these teams? Now, I just pulled up the CBS article. I didn't read it all the way through. But the fact that they're increasing it, I mean, just such a jump from 4 to 12, literally overnight, it's kind of shocking in a way.
And the crazy thing is, more than half of it's still going to be the SEC. You know what I mean? So it at the end of the day, it's going to help some teams, but it's still going to be the main focus of Alabama, Ohio State, LSU. Notre Dame's going to find their way in and out just because, you know,
Notre Dame's going to get in this tournament every year now, bro.
every year.
And then every year,
And that sucks. That's
Yeah, well,
why I put them in there. They suck.
I'm not worried. They're going to be bumped out in the first round
They
every
get
year,
blown
too.
out.
Yeah.
So yeah, and no, yeah, I just wanted to bring that up to college football. I know that's a big jump, like you said,
No,
from
that's-
4 to
yeah,
12.
man.
I wish it would be eight teams. I think would be perfect.
10 the max. 10 the max.
Okay, yeah.
But 8, yeah, I agree with you. 8, yeah, for sure.
And yeah, from here it says the college football playoff came with this is when it first came out in 2014 with a 12-year contract. But
Wow.
I mean, 2014. This is 2021.
Well, it's been 7 years.
I don't think that's 12 years, guys. I mean, I was never good in math.
You're absolutely correct, sir.
Okay. Oh, and here we go. Boise State, let's go. Hey, the Statue of Liberty. I can't. That was still an awesome game. That was still an awesome
They
game.
did a hook and ladder and Statue of Liberty and they pulled them both off, bro.
Yeah.
Against my Oklahoma Sooners.
Yep.
That's all right though. Kellen Moore, I believe, was the backup quarterback to that team.
Was he the
Yeah, I don't think he played.
wasn't-
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
He wasn't
didn't
the
play
start. He wasn't the starter.
Yeah.
no.
Yep.
He was the backup. But no, it's a lot of things I did want to bring up with you, Ernie. So I know you said you're a betting. Hey, Becky, how you doing?
Hey, Becky.
If you were a betting man like you are, sir,
Yes.
who would you bet on more to have the most passing yards this season? I'm gonna throw 3 names out there:
Okay.
Pat Mahomes, Dak Prescott, or Baker Mayfield.
It would
Out of
be-
those three,
yeah,
those
it would
3.
be- well, the thing, Patrick Mahomes, I mean, that guy's going to throw 350, 400 every game, you know?
Mhm. Yeah.
But Dak, he's got all those weapons, so he should put up about the same amount of numbers.
Yes.
So I think it will be kind of close between those two.
Mhm.
I would say pretty close.
Oh yeah,
to be honest
definitely.
with you. Yeah.
And I wanted to throw Baker Mayfield in there because the way they're changing their offense, I believe defenses realize that they're going to run the ball a lot more. So I
Mhm.
think they're going to start passing it with the healthy OBJ, Jarvis Landry. They got 2 or 3 tight ends. He's got this is also his year that he needs to step it up. If you check his stats, they're okay.
Yeah, they're average.
They're average.
Yeah.
They didn't give him his 5th-year option. So this is a make or break year for Baker Mayfield as well. So I honestly think he needs to be one of the top 5 in passing yards this season for him to get that second contract. What do y'all think?
You think a top 5?
I don't think so.
No,
Top-
I
Top 5
disagree.
passing.
Look, I think
I don't see Baker Mayfield getting top 5 because they pound the rocks. They have such a good running game, bro.
They got Hunt and Chubb.
Chubb.
Yeah, Hunt and
So,
Chubb.
so if that's the case, he doesn't deserve a more money than Dak. Am I correct? If he's if their team is known for running the
I
ball,
don't compare that. I think
Yeah.
Dak's in a different category
Yeah,
than
for
Baker,
sure.
bro.
Dak is like.
but
tier
that's the
2.
thing. They're gonna
Yeah.
use
You know what I mean?
Dak's contract as the leverage for
Right.
every quarterback from now on. And I don't think Baker Mayfield deserves that
No,
because he
doesn't.
doesn't throw the ball.
Look at Sneaky's.
yeah.
I agree.
I don't even think Dak deserves that money. What he got, I don't think he did. I mean, but I'm not saying that he's overpaid. Congratulations, get what you got to get, right? But I mean, when you look at his contract and you compare him to other quarterbacks that have, won Super Bowls, been to conference games, and that's just something he's lacking.
Hey, who?
Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers.
Rodgers.
Wait. Do you wait? Okay. Okay. We could do this. Hold on. We could do this. Hold on a second.
Honestly,
Pat Mahomes. Hold on a second. Hold on. Oh, hold on a second. We can. Hold on.
Just name me besides Mahomes and Rodgers a better quarterback.
Hold on a second. I got you. I'm gonna type in Dak's contract.
I'm just asking.
Russell Wilson is on that top 5 list. Yep, he sure is.
But Dak's contract is really not that bad if you look at it.
It's not, dude.
If you honestly look at it, he's not taking that much money from our cap. The way that
of course not, because they front loaded. That's why he's getting paid 100 and something this year.
Yeah, but it's still a good contract.
Sneaky. The main thing I think you're upset about is you're one position away from being a playoff team, and that's at the quarterback position. Mm-hmm. The Giants are one position away with the defense you have, the weapons you have, of being a playoff team. And his name is Daniel Jones. He's trash. He's the worst starting quarterback in the NFL, and this is the last time we're ever going to watch him play.
You have no idea how bad I want Jones to succeed so you can kiss his asshole. Just mwah. I mean, you have no
money. Let's make a bet. Who has more wins, Dak or Danny Jones?
I could buy you a cup, bro. I'm broke. I could buy you a cup of coffee.
Hey, we don't have to do money. We don't have to do money, man.
Hold on a second. Let me find.
He's still researching.
He's still researching.
I'm not. I mean, yeah, I'm still researching, but I stand by what I say. Dak should not be getting the money. Okay, Dak has not been to an NFC Championship game at all. But he's getting paid as such. Now, let's say, Ernie, you admitted that Kirk Cousins got paid so much because
I take Dak Prescott any day.
Right. But Kirk Cousins, Dak, and Jones. Wait, no, you hold on. Have something in common. They've never been to an NFC Championship game.
Let me ask Ernie this: he has no connections. Do you take Kirk Cousins or Danny Jones as your starting quarterback?
Kirk Cousins.
That's not even a fair question.
It is a fair question.
That's not even a fair question.
That's a totally fair question.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
He would rather take the old, overpaid veteran than the young rookie contract quarterback. That just shows how bad Daniel Jones is. So would you take Daniel Jones or Dak Prescott?
Oh, come on, dude.
Oh, that's easy. Of course.
What do you mean right now?
Right now.
I'm gonna ride with Danny.
I'll take Dak on one leg than Daniel Jones.
You said it, not me.
That's how good Dak is.
Well,
I mean, you're still looking up the stats, Sneaky. But the realization is,
don't worry. Keep talking. We still got another 20 minutes.
No,
I got you.
No,
don't worry.
What I'm saying is that.
I am going to keep looking.
The quarterback.
I already got the spot track right here. I'm just trying to find what I'm looking for, so I can give y'all the list of quarterbacks.
Okay.
That I think he's overpaid for.
That's the thing, Siki. Quarterback is the most difficult position in all of sports. You have to if you have to carry the team. It's you and only you. He deserved that contract. Look what happened to the Dallas Cowboys once he got hurt. Not only did the team on the field do bad, off the field there was no chemistry. There was nothing. You can tell there was a different type of energy everywhere on the field and outside of it, and that's just because of one person. One person. Now, did you hear about Dak Prescott? He's about to get the highest Jordan contract in the NFL history. He'll be the only quarterback to be under the Jordan brand. Dez Bryant was under the Jordan brand, but he did not get a contract for it. But Dak Prescott will. That's how big the quarterback the contract is. I mean, you're the superstar. No matter what, you're going to be the superstar. And he doesn't.
He distracts you. Well, look at a porn or what, dude? What is going on over there, bro?
There's only three quarterbacks that can take
how many pages does he have open on his computer?
If I'm watching, what I do on my time is my business.
Hey, but like I said, there's only 3 quarterbacks over Dak right now: Pat Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, and Russell Wilson. And
Yeah,
I agree with you guys on that. He's probably number 4.
yeah, right. I mean,
well,
who else? Who would you have?
I don't care until Brady retires. He's the top 5, bro.
That's true, Brady.
I
Okay.
mean, I have to ish.
no, I no.
The man still really rings, bro.
No, I agree with you. So you could easily say Pat, Rodgers, Brady, and it can either be Russell or Dak at that spot because I mean Russell.
And we saw what happened to Russell in the second half of the season last year.
Hey, people don't talk about it. He kind of went downhill.
Yeah, he did.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time, and he's got good receivers.
Yeah, he's got
Metcalf and Lockett.
Man. Yeah.
You know, so he has no excuses.
And Lockett.
But his defense was bad. His defense was horrible.
Yeah.
Hey, Sneaky, you're running out of time, dude. I mean,
All right, here we go.
Get the list.
So here we go. So as far as total cash, okay, Dak is in the same list as Tom Brady, Goff, Jimmy G, and Ryan Tannehill.
All better than 3
Okay,
of them.
and yeah, but let's see, 3 of those 4 went to a Super Bowl. Contract value, Pat Mahomes, Dak, Deshaun Watson, Matt Ryan, and Wilson. Again, 3 of those 5 was in a Super Bowl.
So you're basing it just off of you're not basing it off of
I'm basing it off of conference championships.
So that's
And no, it's not. It's a total game. Because look, all I'm gonna say, look, I could, I could go on, but I think someone else says it best.
So they signed Dak. So how many years Dak been with the Cowboys?
5.
5 years. How many NFC Championship games have they been in? Oh, that many. How many Super Bowls have they been in? Oh, that many. So in the past 25 years, how many NFC Championship games have the Cowboys participated in? That many. With all that talent.
What's your point?
Whoa. You told me every time I come out here, you told me since 2014, no team has drafted more Pro Bowl players than the Cowboys other than
Kansas City.
And the Kansas City has won a Super Bowl, participated in another, and been to the AFC Championship game 3 times. Now, in that same time frame, how many times have the Cowboys, with all that talent, participated in one of those contests? NFC Championship or the Super Bowl? Now,
that's what I was saying.
hey, Sneaky, so you're going to let the worst show on TV to use your credibility? That was trash, bro. You used the worst show on TV to talk about Patrick Mahomes. We all know Mahomes is the GOAT. You're not proving nothing different to us.
And they're
the only reason why you're saying it's trash because they're talking about your boys.
No,
that is it.
Right now, go Google the
I'm like
TV show, sports TV guys in sports.
Of course, people hate Shannon Sharp. I can't stand, but the same people hate Stephen A. Smith and Mitch McConnell. I don't even know his full name.
Okay.
So I mean, but you know what? Regardless, no credibility. Shannon Sharp. Wait. You're talking about credibility. How many Super Bowls does Shannon Sharp have, and how many does Dak, Romo, all them other quarterbacks? I rest my case. And
put a different position.
Shannon Sharp.
I will fucking walk out of here, man. Do it again. I prove me wrong again.
You know I don't do well. You know I don't. You can't prove me wrong either.
You just used Shannon Sharp and some stupid white dude. No. He wasn't talking about. He wasn't talking about Pat Mahomes. He was talking about your quarterback that just got paid. That I said he does not deserve that much money. And you know what? Most of your Cowboy fans, your people, feel the same way. Cowboy hippie told you to name one guy better than Dak Prescott, and you Googled.
I just named
and you know what? You
4.
did? Shannon Sharp and Colin.
I just named 4.
Shannon Sharp.
I named 4.
Shannon Sharp wasn't even talking about Dak Prescott.
Yes, he was
about
talking
the
about
organization.
He was not
about the organization. Okay,
you want to listen to it again?
In 2014 was
he
Dak
was
on the
talking
team?
about Dak.
In
He was
2014
talking about Dak.
In 2014 was Dak on the team.
He was talking about Dak.
So in 2014 was Dak.
You want to play it again?
Yeah, I'm asking you. In 2014 was Dak on the team.
I'm
Dak has only
asking.
been in the league for 4 years. You're talking about a retired guy, Shannon Sharp.
That is very true.
I'm asking.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's not only retired, 3-time Super Bowl champion. Okay, Hall of Fame player. Well, let's put some respect on at least Shannon Sharp's name. The show, I get it.
He played
He played a different position though.
Regardless.
So Shady McCoy is better than Adrian Peterson because he has 2 rings.
Shady McCoy
regardless
than Saquon Barkley, dude, because he has back-to-back Super Bowl rings. How stupid does that sound?
So you're saying Shady McCoy is better than Adrian Peterson just because he got 2 rings?
Shady McCoy's one of the best running backs ever, dude. Because he has back-to-back rings, according to Sneaky, bro. He never played a down.
You can't just base it off the rings. If you're saying that means you're saying Dan Marino is not even a top 5 quarterback.
His not over. He's only played 4 years.
Yeah.
How long did it take Aaron Rodgers to win a Super Bowl?
And he only has 1 chip.
Aaron Rodgers has 1 Super Bowl. How many years did it take to win one?
Yeah. Drew Brees has 1 Super Bowl. Drew
Bowl.
Brees has 1 Super Bowl.
Yes, exactly 1.
Hold on, no. Shady McCoy is the best running back dude right now.
So you can't base it off NFC championships and Super Bowls. If you base it off that, then Trent Dilfer is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. You get what I'm saying? So you have to use the actual stats and the way they play the game. And if you can ask anybody, Dak Prescott is a top 5 quarterback, and you don't even have to ask just Cowboys fans. You can ask many fans; they will say the same thing. Dak Prescott is a top 5 quarterback, not because of the money, because of the stats. Same thing with Pat Mahomes. Even before Pat Mahomes got his money, he was a top 5 quarterback. Why? Because of his stats. Jared Goff is not a top 5 quarterback. Just because he went to the Super Bowl doesn't make him a top 5 quarterback.
That's why they got rid of him.
Exactly. Now he's in Detroit.
No, Shady McCoy is a top running back in the league because he has back-to-back Super Bowls, dude, okay? I'm going to argue that one now. Whenever we talk about great, I'm going to bring up Shady McCoy as the best running back in football because he has back-to-back Super Bowls.
You can shine that ring as much as you want. It's still not going to help what you're saying.
Oh, I can talk now? Okay, I was waiting.
Well, unless you bring up a video from 2
I was waiting.
Talk about.
So first off, I have no problems playing the video again. They were talking.
I want to go drink beer, dude.
The video doesn't explain anything. What we're asking you. We're asking you name me 3 quarterbacks other than the ones that we named that are better than Dak Prescott.
That's all we were waiting on, dude. It's just about just naming a quarterback.
All right, I had already named 4 quarterbacks. All right, that was I said I believe Pat Mahomes, Deshaun Watson. I'll even say Matt Ryan and Russell Wilson
are
better. I'll take
Deshaun
Watson.
He has the same amount of playoff games won as Dak Prescott.
Wait, Deshaun Watson's not even going to play.
No, he's not going to play this year. No, I mean, you talk about 5. I'm giving you 5.
So is Case Keenum better than Dak Prescott because he went to the NFC Championship?
Is that? I mean, all I'm saying, you wanted quarterbacks. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No, yeah. I just have too much going on behind me.
Oh, okay. No, listen. You asked me quarterbacks I felt were better than Dak. I gave you who I felt were better than Dak. And then you're going to say Case Keenum?
Who?
I'm asking you because all you're telling me is people who went to the NFC Championship game.
Honestly, bro, we just want you to name the quarterback. You haven't named
anybody. I did.
You named the list that you found online. We're asking you, who do you?
I'm telling you.
You're telling me Jared Goff is better than Dak?
I did not say Jared Goff.
You
I
did
not
say Jared Goff.
You did say
I said
Jared
Jared Goff before, but what I'm saying is, as far as contract value, I said Pat Mahomes.
Goff.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, Russell Wilson,
That's it. That's all.
We've already
Matt,
said
Matt Ryan,
no.
Matt Ryan.
Not
and then I'll go with, I will say, Deshaun Watson.
Well, so look, Sneaky. Let's look at let's listen to this. I want to get mad about this.
Okay.
Deshaun Watson ain't playing, right? He's done. Matt Ryan is
Well, he's about to retire.
right.
But, okay,
so
the
you're
point.
using
The point.
okay.
3 out of that 5 played in a Super Bowl. Okay.
Yeah, look at
Out of-
Matt Ryan's playing for.
Out of those 3, I mean, I just don't. I think he should have been paid less than that.
He's got
But
a
you're-
long career, man.
He should have been. I mean, that's the beauty of opinion. I'm gonna stand by it, and I have no problems saying that.
Yeah, and the same goes with us. But you're bringing up Shannon Sharp and the same stuff that he talks about at least twice a week.
Shannon Sharp brought up a good point.
But
Let me finish. The years that Dak has been with the team, how many? Okay, the years that Dak has been with the team, how many? Regardless, how many years have y'all been in the conference championship game?
Okay, so
Answer the question. No.
Okay, it's the same as it's the same as Daniel Jones.
Answer the question. Answer the question.
It's the same as Daniel
Thank you.
Jones.
Which is how many?
0. But you're
Thank you.
okay. But
Thank you.
what Shannon Sharp was
Thank
saying was the
you.
past 25 years.
No, he was
I
not
don't-
saying that. No, no.
He said the past 25 years. How many times?
You
have
want
we
me to
got-
play? I have no problems playing
No,
it
please
again.
do not play that
You
shit.
don't- okay.
I'm
All
telling you
right
exactly what
then.
He said in the past 25
Do
years.
you know how many times
How
I've
many-
listened to that?
Sneaky.
He not only said that,
Let me-
he
okay,
said,
but I'm trying to talk now, but you're talking over me. Sneaky, you said it said in the past 25 years, how many times have the Cowboys gone to the NFC Championship? Dak's only been on the team for four years, almost 5 years.
That's what I was
So then
saying.
it's not. He's talking about the whole organization. He's not talking about just Dak. Okay, so, and the Watson and the Watson and Dak,
Guys,
the Watson and Dak controversy.
Freaking balls rubbed on right now, man. He's not going to play in the NFL, bro. What do you guys? Why are we even
Right.
talking about Watson, dude?
Watson's
Done. Are you guys not going to realize Watson's done? His career is tarnished.
And they both have one player, by the way. Both
Why are
him
we
and Deshaun
talking about
Watson
dude. Let that pervert go do what he enjoys best, man.
Yeah, he might not be in
Yeah.
the NFL after this year.
he just needs a good massage. That's all he needs.
I
And
would agree on something.
And Matt Ryan will be. He might be in the NFL for two years, maybe 3. That's it. That's it.
I stand by what I said.
I still don't know what you said.
I don't either. I mean,
All right, well, there we go. There we go. I just don't think. Okay, okay. You know what? I'm curious. I'm curious as the over/under of how many times he's going to have to restructure his contract in the 4 years of his extension. I'm really curious.
I'm curious
Sticky,
how
if
many-
you look at his contract is it's very team friendly. That's what I'm trying to tell you. His contract actually helps the Cowboys because of the hit that we got with COVID. The first year, it's not going to affect us. It's not going to affect us to the end of his contract. And by that time, the cap space is going to be way higher than it is now. So right now, he's top 2 paid quarterback. Right by the end of his contract, he'll be top 7. So
that always happens.
it's exactly so. At the end of the day, it's not going to affect us till then, and he won't even be a top paid quarterback. So there won't be no argument about how much he's worth because Baker Mayfield's about to get his contract if he does it. Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson. Once those guys get their contract, okay, Dak's going to go lower and lower and lower. Remember, when Matt Ryan got his contract, everybody gave him shit for that. Matt Ryan was the highest paid quarterback.
That's true, but
No, Matt Stafford was for a long while.
And he didn't do anything. And nobody argued about that contract.
Oh, I'm sure people did.
Dak hasn't even played 1 year of his contract, and they're already giving him saying, "Oh, he's not worth it." How can you do that? He hasn't played one game for it. He was getting paid. He was getting paid less than $1 million. He was a 4th round quarterback playing on a rookie contract and balled out. There's guys who got drafted in the first. Sam Bradford Sam Bradford made I don't know how much money, and he didn't even get past 8 wins. You get what I'm saying? So you can't base it off of just how much money they're making. It's their stats. And Dak Prescott has showed enough in his stats to get that second contract. That's all I got to say.
Well, he got 4 years. We'll see. We will see.
Yeah. So that's just my opinion on it.
And I'm going to say this. You guys probably know this more than I do. But I will say this. I do work in an office full of Cowboy fans. And I will say 80, and I'm being very generous, 80% said Dak is overpaid. We should have went another direction. I don't know why the hell we paid it. I mean, I hear that on a constant.
You know why?
So,
you know why? They're fans like you, man. They don't know shit what's going on in the sport of football, man.
That's the opposite.
Listen, I'm not being mean. You homers are so in tune with what's going on, man, that when someone has a bad year or someone got hurt or someone got paid too much, the fans are either going to love you or hate you. That's what homers do. Like you're on Danny Jones's balls like he's the best thing to come out of football for some reason. The same reason why Cowboy fans get mad at Dak when they don't win a Super Bowl. The Cowboy fans' expectations every year, as crazy as it sounds, a Super Bowl. I know you.
Yeah.
I know you say 17-0, but that's homers are different, man. So Sneaky, the same thing they're probably saying about you, man. This guy thinks Danny Jones is a good quarterback. You guys are saying it to each other's behind each other's back, bro.
Those same Cowboys fans are the ones that wish that Romo got the starting spot over Dak Prescott.
Yes.
But at the same time, those were the same fans that were wishing Romo to leave because he got hurt so many times. It's the same fans every year that find something negative to find. They're the same ones that are saying, oh, we're going to be going 0-4, 0-5 with Dak. You can never satisfy the fans. Dallas Cowboy fans are the worst fans and the best fans because they're so opposite of each other.
I will say this. Daniel Jones is our quarterback. I will say that until otherwise proven differently. Now, I believe Daniel Jones can be great. I believe he can be good. This is going to be his year. You're shaking your head. We'll find out. There's only one way to do so is from September up until January. We will find out.
Yeah,
we will see. We will see how, and by Clary's definition, Cowboy Hippie, you're a homer too. You know, for me, I wear that with a badge of honor. I always look at the Giants as the glass half full. I refuse to be like the people in my office saying, you know, Dak is paid too much. Dak is going to fail. No. Daniel Jones is going to come out and he's going to have a hell of a year. Saquon, he's going to win comeback player of the year. Yes, I believe my guys are going to be 17-0 because I can't sit here and say we're going to lose this, we're going to lose that one. No, we have 17 opportunities and we're going to capitalize on all 17.
You know what's going to be interesting on that? What you just said about comeback player of the year? It's going to be between Dak and Saquon. They're the two.
Agreed.
Far in
Agreed.
Player of the year.
And it's gonna go to the quarterback because I mean it always does. Same thing with rookie of the year and Dak's rookie year. Zeke had the better year, but since Dak is a quarterback, he won rookie of the year. It's gonna be the same thing with the comeback player of the year.
Yeah, that's true.
Because the importance of quarterback is far away. I mean, think about it. You can get a running back. You can get a running back in the 4th round to do the same job as a running back in the 1st round.
Claire, would you say you don't care who wins comeback of the year? Or what?
That doesn't mean nothing to me, dude. I just want the team to win, bro. I mean,
likewise.
It's a cool award. It's a cool award to honor someone that came back from an injury or something. But I mean, look at Alex Smith won it last year, bro. And I mean, what did he?
He didn't even have a decent year.
That was just given to him because it was remarkable what he did.
Yeah,
exactly.
But no, I'm not big in that award, Sneaky. But it's easily going to be between Saquon and Dak. That's the easiest award. That's the easiest thing to do to take on.
Well, this has been a very energetic episode. It's about that time, fellas. It's about that time. Clary, go ahead and. It was. Lead the way.
Yo, man, sorry for yelling at Sneaky the whole show. No, but seriously, man, everything put aside, I'm here with one of my best friends of 40 years, man. It's always fun to get back in town in El Paso and hang out with friends and family. It's a blessing as well to be able to know people this long that have been through roller coasters with you your whole life. So anybody out there, man, reach out those loved ones to you, man, especially those friends, the family members you haven't talked to in a while, man, and reach out and call them. Send them a text, man. Life's too short not to go through life like that. So I'm happy I'm spending this time with them and with my mom and my nephews and this time in El Paso. So much love, guys. Sorry, Sneaky.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Cowboy Hippie. This is what y'all want, man. We got to get loud with each other. That's how it shows that it's real. You see shows out there like Undisputed. Where it's scripted. This ain't scripted, man. This is all from the dome. But yeah, I just want to say a big shout out to all my brothers and sisters out there who are serving or who have served. I want you to know your stories will always be remembered and told. Appreciate all the fans who came up and enjoyed this hour with us. We appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, Ernie, for stopping by with us. Shout out to Van Horn, Texas. I know they gave a gourmet meal to the Clary family. So yeah, have a blessed week. Stay safe. And see y'all next Sunday.
No, I mean, they're like yelling at me. I'm a man. They don't do that. Oh, my bad. I'm kidding. No, guys, listen. Those of you that are listening, that's what happens. That's what we do. We're family. I want to give a shout out to Joker, MVP. Not too shabby, my man. Not too shabby. Go Nuggets. You know what? This is the realization of one thing. Cowboy Hippie, myself, Claire, we may never agree on everything sports related, but we can agree on the love and the passion we have for our teams. That's a fact, and that will never change. And for the record, not Dion. Oh, that's another conversation. Shannon was talking about that. But anyway, I digress. Clary hit something. Friendship. There are three types of friends out there. You have acquaintance, associates, and friends. Be careful who you make your friends, but always love those who you make your friends. I have some friends that I've known for 40 plus years, and I agree with Clary to the fullest. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And to that, I think I'm going to call mine up as soon as I get out of here. And I hope and pray that I live long enough to where I can say the same thing about Clary and Cowboy Hippie. Man, would we have some stories to talk about? Can you imagine that, guys? Anyway, this is the big 50th episode of Truce. I want to thank everyone that has been with us for this ride, for this journey. We appreciate y'all. And that being said, I love y'all. Clary loves you. Cowboy Hippie loves you. We may not love each other, 15 minutes ago, but we love each other now. That's all that matters. And on that note, let's go Giants. Oh!
I'ma keep it 100 here, man. Look, to be honest, y'all ain't even on my fucking level, to be honest. Some of y'all dancing with the devil, to be honest. Y'all ain't even supposed to be here, but since we all here, let me tell